Okay, are you guys pro-lifers?
Yeah, we don't like people going to war. We're pro-life.
Pro-life, absolutely agree with that statement. All is pro-life, yes.
So you think that young people going to war is just as bad as abortion, pretty much?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Across the street is a gentleman who's holding a sign, and that's what they are referring to right now. And I'm getting over here, if I can cross the street safely. Can you see what this sign says? It says, what's so, quote unquote, pro-life about poverty, death penalty, and war? Good question. What's your answer?
Nothing's pro-life about any of those. Yet, I think it's an issue that goes beyond partisanship, and we're all obligated to pursue, I guess.
Okay, well, just so you all know, we're in Starr County. Starr County is, I don't know, would you say it's fairly Republican?
Yeah, I would say it's a fairly conservative area, although there's quite a dichotomy because there are a lot of blue-collar workers here. So we see a lot of economic struggles, plus with a Republican kind of type of right-wing conservative background, which is, I think, unfortunate. Personally, I'm a Christian, and it seems like the right-wing people have kind of hijacked Christianity and made that the official Jesus party, when really I don't think Jesus is really concerned with partisanship one way or the other. He's concerned with social justice and making sure we're loving our neighbors.
You have some really interesting concepts here. I mean, I was shocked to hear that you're a Christian, because most Christians are pro-life.
Right.
As far as abortion is concerned.
Right.
And I asked the people across the street what they thought about your sign, and they said basically that, you know, they agree with what you're saying as far as war is just as bad as abortion.
Right. Well, I mean, if you look at a lot of the policies we have, there's approximately, I think, in the U.S. alone, there's approximately 1,400 abortions every day, which you know, it's terrible, any loss of life. But in the Sudan, because of our policies, 24,000 kids die every day of preventable causes. You know, so rather than being partisanship one way or the other, which everyone is, but you know, we're kind of obligated to make these decisions and changes ourselves, and not elect someone to do it for us.
Well, why do you think that so many people tend to not, you know, pay attention to the Sudan more than the issues in the Sudan more than, you know, abortion?
Because we're selfish, I think. We're wrapped up in our own culture and our own concerns. I mean, you know, a lot of us have neighbors. You know, like we have a neighbor. Like there's people that are without here that we don't even pay attention to here. So a lot of people, that's not even within the realm of question. So we're very selfish. You know, it's kind of disconcerting when our number one, I guess, concern and topic for this election is the economy. People are more concerned with their 401ks and getting a bigger flat screen TV, rather when there's, you know, again, people in the Sudan that are dying. There's a war going on that's senseless. You know.
Well, when do you think this war is going to end?
When people, just everyday citizens, start standing up for it. You know, if everyone did, you know, it's you know, a politician can help or hurt a cause, but you can observe through history that any change that's been made has not been made by the leaders. It's been done by the people. And any great revolution, any great change has been done by people, ordinary people. And I think it's all of our obligation to do that.
Okay. So, are you from Starr County?
Yeah.
You are?
Street, yeah.
What church do you go to?
We go to City Hope Church right on Gibbs.
Oh, you do? You go to that church over there in the
Yeah.
hood? Oh, wow. Interesting. Do you guys help out with the ministry over there?
Actually, my
With the
wife,
inner city kids?
yeah, my wife started to do that. We actually started just kind of one of those things like if you do call yourself a Christian, you gotta take it literally what he says of caring for the poor, the orphan, and all that stuff. So yeah, we do ministry, all the help out with the church, but more or less it's kind of a lot for our own selves. We work with the Refuge of Hope, the homeless shelter there. More so than that, rather than going into an organization or institution that's set up to help people, I think it goes a much further way when you're actually doing it yourself and establishing relationships.
Well, I could argue with that with you on that, but
no, I'm not saying
I have a youth organization. I know it's hard. You need a lot of help,
I'm not saying that
especially with working with inner city youth.
I'm not saying the institution's bad at all. I mean, I think it's a stepping stone for a lot of people, but I think a lot of people, if you look at, if you start quoting scripture, when Matthew 25, when Jesus starts talking about, when I was hungry, did you feed me? When I was this, he's not looking for, well, did you,